Hello and welcome to Movie the Needle Date Night episode, where two amateurs haphazardly dissect a movie that we have been to see at the cinema together. I'm Simon, and I'm in our shed with my part-time burger inhaler, full-time reprobate Carl as we talk through our reflections on our recent trip to a local movie theatre. This week, we cover a Joseph Kosinski film starring Bradley Pittstop as a Formula One driver who comes out of retirement to mentor and team up with a younger driver. Training montages and tyre changes ensue. It's F1 : the movie!
I thought it was full on high sect.
High sect.
I thought you were tossing at H's all over the place.
High sect seems like a good word.
Yeah. Two idiots high sector movie.
Yeah. I mean, it's on Brad. If I've called us idiots and I can't pronounce the word dissect.
I don't think you did call us idiots, but you definitely...
Oh, amateurs. Fair enough. I didn't call us idiots this time.
That's right. Yeah, amateurs.
Yeah. What an idiot.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So remember, Carl, no chit chat. This is a streamlined, efficient, breezy format for these date night episodes. But it was, I will just add to start with, another IMAX experience for us both. Front row recliners, no expense spared. Not just no expense spared on the seats themselves, though, was there, Carl?
I was going to say no chit chat. Are we just going to leave the burger inhaler completely free of context?
You did have to stop for a quick refueling at Five Guys, didn't you?
Yeah. I hadn't had any tea because I'm a bit of a full-time cinema goer myself.
Yes.
So I'd come out of Jurassic World Rebirth pretty much and into your car.
Yeah.
And initially I was wanting something cheap, but then Five Guys was there. So what are you going to do?
Yeah, so just
what are you going to do?
Filled his throat with meat.
Yeah.
As is tradition.
You watched, didn't you, you dirty bastard?
Okay, got myself a drink and watched as well.
Yeah, you did, yeah. Occasionally just reached over to join in a little bit, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean, did you taste it, or was it just full on, like...
Oh, I tasted it.
Gullet first?
Yeah, no, it was good. It was very good.
Well, good stuff. Well, we are still going to cover the same sections as we always do. So we've got the cast, production, plot, and any changes. It is worth warning people with these date night specials that there will be spoilers. As we've said on previous date night episodes, we aren't intelligent enough to talk about a film without spoiling it. So if you haven't seen it, go and see it and then come and listen to this. Okay? So that is your final warning, people. Final warning. Most importantly, though, Carl, there will be beer.
Yes.
There will be beer right now. Please unveil the ale.
I think we've had it before because, do you know, there are only so many beers readily available to us that you can make cheap puns out of the name with. So McEwen's Champion. Yeah, Champion.
Yeah.
I think we might have used that in the bracket
Definitely
episode or
have. I
something.
don't know why. Yeah, probably that. Lovely stuff, though.
But there we go.
Award-winning premium beer, 7.3%. Oh, bloody hell, here it goes. Just building up to the 20% one, are we? Which no one will know what we're talking about because it's not been released yet.
Yeah, but it will be released.
In a good 4 weeks' time.
Oh, no, we were just literally talking about we might release this one before it, yeah. So, no.
Oh, well.
Yeah, that's a call forward, that is.
That's a call forward.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, let's get to our initial impressions of F1 : the movie. But we're doing this a little bit differently because we recorded an instant reaction in the car before setting off home. Now, this is probably just nonsense and no thought had been put into it. What else is new, I hear you cry. But for now, roll the goddamn tape, Carl.
All right, Carl, this is our instant reaction to F1, the movie.
In IMAX.
In IMAX. We're recording this in the car. So I guess, what are your thoughts going to be on the drive home, apart from the obligatory hand job that's going to be coming your way?
I'm pretty hard after that, to be honest with you. I'm pretty aroused. I thought it was really good.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, I thought it was really good. It really interesting to see how it translates to the small screen.
Yeah.
One thing I thought immediately was, you've got to watch that on a big screen.
Yeah.
Because it was really something.
Excellent seats. Straight, right in a great position.
But just
the
like
sound pounding through you as
exactly
well.
that, yeah.
Gave me Top Gun vibes, for sure.
Yeah. Well, I didn't see Top Gun in the cinema, and I'm desperate to have it ever shot on the rerun. But yeah, like a really good experience.
Yeah, I was smiling. Like,
yeah, it was really good.
Stupid look on my face. Like, you kind of saw where it was going. There were some surprising bits.
I thought, like, I mean, I'm interested to see how, like, die-hard F1 fans take this. Because I don't know whether they should be swept up in the romance and the cool of it, which they should, or they're going to go, well, that's never happened, or this isn't realistic, because it's rule of cool all over the place. But I thought it was pretty inventive how they kept coming up with ways to keep the race interesting and just almost keep delaying that sort of victory we all know is coming, really. But even then, I'll say this, even then, as he's heading towards the finish line, I'm like, is there something going to go wrong here? Yeah. Like, you almost wouldn't rule it out, which I think is testament to what a good job they did,
Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. Very enjoyable. Go see it at a big screen. Liked it.
Yeah, agreed.
You said you had a stupid look on your face. How does that relate to the film?
Anyway, let's kick things off with the cast. Going old school, back to cast first. And back to Simon saying cast rather than cast for some reason today. But there we go. This is, I think, pretty well cast across the board. No big clangers that I noticed. Now, obviously, at the lead of the leads is Bradley Pitts playing Sonny Hayes. Proper movie star, playing a proper movie star role. We had a conversation in the car, actually, didn't we, on the way there about movie stars and what's going to happen when Brad and the Big TC finally call it a day or actually do kill themselves doing all these action films in the 60s.
Did you go see Gran Turismo at the cinema?
No.
Me neither. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
That's actually based on a true story. Did you know that?
Oh, no, I did not.
Yeah, me neither. Who gives a fuck? But you put Brad Pitt in... that was the problem with that film. It didn't have Brad Pitt in. Mm-hmm. You put Brad Pitt in it, and suddenly people go, oh, well, I can see that.
Gran Turismo had someone in, didn't it? But it was...
Orlando Bloom, but even he wasn't the sort of lead. It was the kid, and David Harbour was the...
Really?
Was the, like, trainer guy or whatever, yeah.
I suppose budget can't all afford to spend 30 million on Brad Pitt.
That's what I mean, like, that went down the line of, I will make a film about this true story. A perfectly good and noble way to go after it. And maybe it's even a better film. We can talk about that. This just went, nah, mate, this is a popcorn flick. We need a star.
Yep.
And yeah, they got a big one, didn't they?
They did. Now, as you know, I like Brad. I like him quite a lot. I think this is one of the perfect vehicles, pun very much intended, for him. In this as well. I think it leans on a lot of his strengths. And I thought he was very good throughout.
Yeah, I mean, he was all right. He's played this, like, really laid back. And, I don't want to, like, equate quiet and understated with good. They're different things. A lot of people talk about his Ad Astra performance, which is fine. But they laud, this is his best ever performance. It's not. He was better in Moneyball.
When you're saying people, you mean me.
No. I really don't pay much attention to what you say. I'd read reviews of other people who I don't know. I respect them more. I think is what I'm saying there.
Right. Got it.
But, so the different things. So I don't think he's doing anything amazing here. He looks incredible.
He does.
He looks incredible. And actually similar to Ad Astra, because that was a very aesthetically driven film. He worked very well in that film. He looks cool as fuck in this film. He really does swan in.
He did swan in.
He really does swan in, doesn't he? And yeah, I think he's just very right for this. And I actually don't think he has to do a lot to make this film work. I really enjoyed him.
His presence,
indeed,
is what is needed.
Yeah.
Now there were a couple of Brad Pittisms as well. So I called this out of the car on the way home. There are multiple times where his response to a line is just to do a weird chuckle, laugh thing.
Yeah, his weird forced laugh.
Yeah, it's weird. It doesn't sound very convincing. But your argument was you think that is probably just...
Well, it's been that way since Fight Club that I can remember. And I've seen him do this laugh in, like, junkets and interviews and what have you. I think he might just have a shit laugh. I think he might just have
He's got to have some flaws, I suppose.
Yeah.
And the second thing I thought was it's not substitute for actual dialogue. Maybe a line might have been better instead of a chuckle. Just an idea.
We'll talk about that in production. No, but he's an absolute star. He looks incredible. He's really cool.
Yes.
Really works.
Moving on to Damson Idris and Joshua Pierce. He plays the young.
I've not seen him in anything before.
Young
Have you?
upstart. No, not previously familiar. Do you guess how old he is?
Let's go quite young. Let's say he's like 23.
34.
Okay. Fair
So
enough.
yeah, actually only 4 years younger than his mum. Played on screen.
She was playing a bit older there, wasn't she?
She was playing a bit older. He did grow on me as the film went on. Initially, I was a bit like, oh god.
Yeah.
Oh.
But you know what? That's exactly how you were supposed to feel, isn't it?
Yeah.
And which is what I've written down. He was dislikable when he should have been, and then he managed to sell I am actually just a petulant kid, and I'm going to start looking up to this guy instead and knuckling down, and he sold that sort of late stage humility quite well as well.
Yeah. Pulled off that cocky yet insecure young talent that sort of comes and sees his ways. Exactly. Yeah.
None of this is very deep, but it all just
No,
works. It all just works.
Yeah, 100%. I think that's a very good tagline for the film.
Yeah, I think so.
Javier Bardem.
I mean, there's a joke in there as well, isn't there, surely?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. It feels sort of on brand to explore it a little bit, at least leave it hanging out there. I don't know. Right, Javier Bardem. Well, I mean, I've got to say I've got the same note for basically the rest of the cast, right? Which is they are all just very believable. They all come in and do their parts, whatever they are, and you just think, yeah, that works.
Yep. He looks the part, Javier Bardem, as well. And that's the thing. Like a former F1 driver turned rich person, he wears that suit, like the tailor-made suit and stuff.
Looks like he was born in it. Looks like he was born in that suit.
He does brings like the heart to it a little bit. He's got that intensity he can bring. He can do the lighter bits as well in this, and I just love listening to him. His accent, his voice is just fantastic. Yeah. So yeah, again, well cast. Kerry Condon as Kat McKenna.
Yeah, fun her scrapping with Brad.
Yep. I was familiar with her voice from her work on Marvel Shite as Friday, the voice of Tony Stark. I'd not spotted the usual. She also played Mike's daughter-in-law in Better Call Saul, which you pointed out on the way home. I was like, oh yeah, that is her. But she wasn't Irish in that, so that was enough of a disguise for me.
She was Irish in the film you've not seen, The Banshees of Inisherin.
I really need to watch that film. It's been on my list for ages, and I just don't know why I'm just not getting around to it.
Because you don't like Barry Keoghan or whatever.
That is true. Yeah, that is maybe what is putting me off. But I really liked her here. Actually has some fun bits. She has something to do, which in a male-dominated film is actually quite nice, that she's got something to do. Yeah.
She got to fall in love with Brad, didn't she?
It wasn't just the love interest, though, was she? She had a bit more to do than that. It wasn't just that. But yes, she did have to do that as well. Yeah. She took her morals and threw them in the bin and straight into bed with Brad. Some other supports. So Tobias Menzies, the rich British. What?
Mingus.
That's how you pronounce it.
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. We've had this conversation before on the pod.
I know, but that
Mingus
ridiculous.
Campbell was the politician we brought up before, wasn't it? Yeah.
True. Ming. Okay. So Tobias Menzies, rich British shit. He nailed that. Well done.
Yeah. Did you notice how many shots were focusing on his teeth seemingly as well?
Yeah.
They had proper lead into the British stereotype
of bad teeth. Yeah.
And he had perfectly fine teeth. They just weren't Hollywood straight.
Yes.
And they
crooked,
weren't
like him.
Yeah, they weren't porcelain white either. Perfectly normal teeth, but yeah.
And then get on to the F1 staff, as it were. So Kim Bodnia playing Kasper Smolinski, who team principal, I think that wasn't it? Again, very convincing, well cast. You could imagine them appearing on the TV as an F1 principal. Sarah Niles as JP's mum. She is not part of the pit crew. Don't know why I put her there. I was familiar with her work from Ted Lasso. I don't know if you've seen her in anything else.
No, just Ted Lasso.
Yeah, as I say, only 4 years older than Damson Idris. Solid again. It does exactly what she needs to do there. And then Will Merrick, Nickleby. He's the guy on the radio, mainly.
Chief of comms or something, wasn't it? I don't know. I can't remember.
Presses the button and talks to Brad. Yeah. About Time, he played Jay. Check our feed. you can hear what Carl thought about that.
Oh, I didn't have a problem with Jay.
Just the film generally.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The time-travelling rapist.
Yeah. Again, well cast, all fits. And then I thought the best one for me was Joseph Balderrama.
Oh, yeah?
Fazio, who just seemed to fit
He was the
exactly
most,
right.
Yeah. It's like they just
look.
plucked him out of an F1 pit lane.
Yeah. I was just like, is he playing a natural? No? Okay. But yeah, just very convincing.
What was his actual job in the film?
I don't know. He sat on the left. That was about it. I think, wasn't he like someone like the head of one side of them? Was he the ginger guy's equivalent?
Maybe.
He was like the person who was talking to JP rather than Brad.
Oh, yes. I think that's right. Yeah.
They'll have an actual job title, which people who follow F1 will know. But
Yeah, I think that's right.
Any others you wanted to call out?
No. Like I say, they're all well. I don't know whether it's well casted or good performances. I mean, it's not deep. It doesn't matter. It all worked.
Yeah.
So very, very good on that front.
Now, we're not going to do a recasting unless you have done some recasting. But I thought it might be fun. You used to watch some F1 back in the day, right?
Yep.
I thought we might do an F1 casting couch. No one's getting naked though, Carl.
Yeah. What you've done here is you've outsourced the game production, haven't you? Here.
Yeah.
To me.
Oh, I'm me. No, I've got some as well.
Yeah.
No, we can both.
Is
do
this
it.
a sign of things to come? Is this how
No,
you're going to lighten your load?
It's a special kind of episode, so we just do something a little bit different. I thought it would be nice just to slot something in with a bit of fun. I know how much you love doing casting.
It's been nice to what? Sorry.
I don't know, what did I say?
There's something about slotting something in that's a bit of fun.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I do like to do that.
Beg your pardon? Sorry. Go on.
But back to the game.
Yeah.
So we are going to think of some F1 drivers, and we're going to see, we've probably picked some of the same ones,
Oh, I'm sure.
and we'll see which Hollywood star or, actor would play them if they were to do such a biopic or something like that.
Yep.
Now, I've gone very much down the route of physical resemblance
Yeah.
together with
Similar, yeah.
who I think could actually pull off what I know of their character if they have one. So,
Yeah.
do you want to start?
No, why don't you kick us off?
Okay, Michael Schumacher.
I feel like there's an easy choice here. This is the actor Hollywood would cast without thinking about it.
Michael Fassbender.
Michael Fassbender, thank you. Yeah, that's who I've got as well.
Yep, he's even got German in him, hasn't
Yeah.
he? So it's just
He'd get the gig
similar
all day.
shape face.
Oh yeah. Oh, he could do it. He's good.
Yeah.
I know you're not. We've hinted at maybe you've got a little
Jealous
issue
of his
with
giant
Fassbender.
cock. Yes.
I think that's what it might be.
what
Yeah.
it is, yeah.
But yeah, he would get the gig, no doubt.
Okay, do you want to go for another one?
Well, if we're going Schumacher, we've got to go Damon Hill, haven't we?
Damon Hill. Yep.
I've gone for Clive Owen.
Oh, interesting. See, now I've gone no.
Not the most vibrant of personalities, Damon Hill,
So
but tall, dark,
he isn't yet.
handsome.
So think about a film we've covered recently. Check our feed, The Big Short. Okay. Think of
Yeah, I know you're going to lean into Ford versus Ferrari with Christian Bale. Yeah,
Christian Bale playing that kind of
Christian Bale's an excellent shout for Damon Hill, I've got to say. Yeah,
similar look to him as well. I reckon
Yeah.
you give him the right hairstyle, he's pretty much bang on.
yeah.
And he can obviously do anything, Christian Bale. So
Oh yeah.
he could play it down, play
That's
down
very good.
personality. My next one was Fernando Alonso.
Yes. Well, again, I think this is obvious as to who
Man who
Hollywood would
appears in
give
this
us
film?
to. No. I thought about
Oh.
him. Javier Bardem we're talking about,
Javier Bardem.
but he's too old now. He wouldn't get it.
Too old now.
But who's the
I
guy
don't know.
that?
Alonso's quite old.
Yeah, but who's the guy that would get it now without question?
So
I think Fassbender. They've gone.
who's
Someone's gone Schumacher,
Spanish?
and he's gone Fassbender in. And they've gone. What about Fernando Alonso? And they've gone. This guy that's in everything right now in.
I'm struggling. Oh, Pedro
Pascal.
Pascal. He's quite old though.
Yeah, but he's not as old as Javier.
No, but Javier looks a bit like Alonso.
He does.
Again, similar shaped face. Not a lot like him, but looks a bit like him.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your next one?
Well, I've cheated for a couple.
Okay,
James Hunt.
you've gone Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah, it's funny that. Nicky Lauda.
I can't remember his name.
Daniel Bruhl.
Daniel Bruhl. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, they were
They were
good
excellently
shouts.
cast in that
Yeah,
film.
yeah. Yeah.
You'd struggle to recast that better, wouldn't
I
you?
did enjoy that.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, Daniel Bruhl's really fantastic in that. Yeah, no. So my next one, I've got a bit older here.
Mm-hmm.
Alan Prost,
Okay. Yep. Quite shaggy-haired Frenchman.
Paul Mescal, not French. You look at Alan Prost's face.
He can do French.
Oh, you can do anything, Paul Mescal.
I thought he was genuinely from the northwest when I thought he was Scottish. I thought he was Scottish. So
He has an uncanny resemblance when you look at Alan Prost's face. I just think, can I say, because he's got curly hair as well as Paul Mescal, you grow that out a bit. And,
a bit of a con him as well.
Yeah.
Got that kind of profile. So it's me to talk. Jesus Christ. Rich. Nigel Mansell.
Oh, I've got two for Nigel Mansell. Do you want Nigel Mansell now, or do you want Nigel Mansell in his heyday?
I don't know what Nigel Mansell looks like now.
Well, Nigel Mansell now is Russell Crowe.
Right.
Russell Crowe. Put him with the tash. Let's go like 15 years ago, Nigel Mansell. Put him with the tash. Oh, he'd kill it. But younger Nigel Mansell, I'm going Henry Cavill.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Henry Cavill with the tash.
Fantastic. See, I went for old, not the right age profile to play like a younger version of Mansell, but I thought like back in the day, like Gary Oldman, you put him with a tash, same sort of shaped face, and you can.
Gary Oldman's too sort of weedy and diminutive. Mansell was a shagger. Mansell's an absolute shagger.
Fair enough. Where do you want to go next?
Well, I suppose we'll just put it down the list. How many of these have you got, by the way?
Another 4.
Okay, right. I mean, Ralph Schumacher, Sebastian Stan.
Oh, yeah, it's a good shout. Yeah. David Coulthard.
Oh, I've got David Coulthard. Go on, what's yours?
Jamie Dornan.
That's good. I've gone with Richard Madden.
Well, Richard Madden
Who has a real look of Jamie Dornan about him.
Yeah. He was on the short list for that one for sure. I just thought Dornan maybe just about nipped it there.
How'd you like this for Martin Brundle?
Yeah.
Tom Hollander.
Tom Hollander,
Yeah. Tom Hollander's got a Martin Brundle in the locker, you know that.
Yeah. I'll tell you who I didn't do. I should have done. Old commentator guy. Name's gone blank.
Murray Walker.
Murray Walker. Should have done him, shouldn't I?
Who would you have gone for?
I don't know now. Oh, I don't know. John Cleese.
Okay.
I don't know. Who else have we got? Mika Hakkinen.
Oh, you've got... Okay, right, go on.
Mads Mikkelsen.
Yeah, okay.
He's not really blonde, but he could blonde up a bit more.
Yeah, it's not bad. But I've gone for the younger Finn. I've gone for Kimi Räikkönen.
Okay, I don't actually know what he looks like.
He looks a bit like a sharper version of Mika Hakkinen, to be honest with you. But Alexander Skarsgård.
Alexander Skarsgård is one of those people I don't actually know who they are.
He's one of the Skarsgårds.
He's one of the He is one of the
Google
Skarsgårds.
Alexander. Oh, you don't know what Kimi Räikkönen looks like.
Yeah,
so it doesn't matter. But sticking with the Skarsgårds, Bill Skarsgård could play Sebastian Vettel.
Okay, which one's Bill Skarsgård?
You'll have to Google it.
Could play Vettel, did you say?
Yeah.
I was struggling with Vettel. I did want to do Vettel.
Well,
but
Google Bill Skarsgård, you'll see Sebastian Vettel.
All right, okay. You do your next one whilst I do that.
Okay, right. This is a tap-in, this one. Mark Webber.
Oh, I've got Mark Webber. Go on.
We've surely got the same guy for Mark Webber in Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, Hugh Jackman.
Yeah. There we go.
It's a gimme. Sebastian Vettel and Bill Skarsgård. Good shout.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got that kind of very youthful face.
Yeah.
I think he's young, but that's me.
Yeah.
And my last one was Jensen Button.
Oh, yeah, go on. I've got one of these.
So I was between two, okay?
Okay.
And I think if you mesh these two people together, it would be right. Individually, I'm not too sure.
Okay.
So I went Eddie Redmayne.
Yeah, okay. It's not, yeah.
But he'd need to beef up a little bit. And
yeah, don't mind it though.
Yeah, and Aaron Taylor-Johnson in a bit less rough and...
Yeah, I don't...
less rough and ready.
I like Redmayne. I'm not so keen on Taylor-Johnson. I've gone Taron Egerton for Jensen Button.
Taron Egerton's not a bad shout.
You need a bit of... he was one of the more personable, sort of bubbly characters, Jensen Button, wasn't he? So, yeah, I like that. Let me see if I've got anybody else worth mentioning. I mean, I've got loads. Charles Leclerc. Easy one.
Again, don't know what it looks like. Too recent.
Yeah, I tell you what he looks like. He looks like Timothée Chalamet, mate.
Does he? Okay.
So we need an actor who can speak French who's got black tousled hair. Oh, Timothée, is it? Yeah.
Who's the one that in the film they make a joke that the girl wants to meet him? Who's obviously a very attractive man, I would assume.
It's the is it Science?
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't know what he looks like, but I'm guessing he's quite attractive, is he?
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know either? No.
No, I think it's Science. I think he's
Glad I brought
quite
that
young, isn't he? George Russell. George Russell, by the way, looks like a young Jude Law.
Okay.
You see George Russell. Google George Russell while I take you through. Lando Norris, Jacob Elordi, of course.
I don't know who Jacob Elordi is.
You do. He's in Saltburn.
Wait, who am I Googling? I've got confused. Oh, him. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. You're Googling George Russell.
George Russell.
Daniel Ricciardo. Of course, that's got Oscar Isaac written all over it. It'll never happen now.
Who did you say for George Russell?
He looks like a young Jude Law.
Yeah, okay, I can see that. Yeah,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Which doesn't work because obviously when Jude Law was young,
the aging.
George Russell wasn't alive.
No.
So, but yeah, this one will never happen. Lewis Hamilton, because he's just been in the F1 movie.
Which white guy are you going to whitewash the casting with this week, Carl?
Listen, I don't whitewash anything. I think I blackwashed it, didn't I?
I don't know. No, I think you've previously.
It was Life of Pi. I took away the Asian roles and blackwashed.
Well, you did do that, yeah. But there's a couple of times where you've kind of.
Listen, it's Hollywood's problem, not mine. We've been through this. So Lewis Hamilton, Damson Idris.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I don't think you're going to get better than him.
Should we stop?
Yeah.
There you go. That's one for the F1 purists. There. That's just for you, Will.
I have got one more.
Go on.
I'm just looking down. It was the only one on my list. It's not even a strong one, but Max Verstappen.
Verstappen, yeah.
And just because he plays a little cunt so well, it's Jack O'Connell.
Yes. Good shout.
They don't look similar.
No.
But I think Jack O'Connell could deliver Max Verstappen.
It's the mood of it. Yeah. Okay, moving on to production. And this is directed by Joseph Kosinski, him of the lots of money from the box office with his films. So he's got 2.2 billion grossed with his movies so far to date. A lot of the heavy lifting is coming from Top Gun Maverick, which got 1.4 billion, but still impressive nonetheless.
What a film that is.
Yeah, good fun. I might want to watch it again after this in the cinema though.
Oh God, I'd love to.
They must be able to just put in requests, right to...
Yeah, that's what I need. I need to find the forum where you put the request in and then just spam the shit out of it.
So have you seen many of his other
I don't know what else he's done.
So Tron: Legacy.
No.
He's gone Oblivion with the big TC. You must have seen that.
I've seen that, yeah.
It's fine. Only the Brave. Man Fights Fire.
Oh, the one with, what's his name in?
Yeah. Josh Brolin.
Where he literally calls out a fire for a fight.
Yeah, he's going to get you.
Twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, shite.
So he's done that. Top Gun: Maverick.
Great.
Yep. And Spiderhead.
Nope, never heard of it.
Me neither. Turns out I've seen it. I was just like, Spiderhead, that's weird. And I watched the trailer, I was like, I've seen this movie. It's got your boy Miles Teller in it.
Yeah, I mean, he's fine, yeah.
And Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah. It is not great. Well, so not great that I forgot I'd even seen it. I had no idea where the term Spiderhead comes from. I must have watched this pissed because I've so little recollection of it. Just remember that Miles Teller gets stuff injected into his spine and they basically human.
I mean, I do this.
Experimentation.
I do that a lot, but I find logging them on Letterboxd really helps remember.
Yeah,
them.
hadn't rated this on IMDb or Letterboxd, so I don't know why. It must have been in that intervening period where I just gave up rating things. But anyway, have seen it, pretty sure, unless I've just hallucinated it. Where do you want to start? Music, score?
Oh, I don't know, mate.
The looks
Honestly,
of it?
if this made it into our tournament, which it won't because we agree, this has a shout we're getting the top spot on production. All round, it's a tremendous effort. The thing I like most about this is what a proper job they've done. It's not cheap at any point. It doesn't take a shortcut, right? So, there's no cheating or anything like that. They don't go, it's difficult to get Lewis Hamilton and everything, so we'll just film a guy who looks like Lewis Hamilton from behind, and that'll do. As most movies do to get, they're just like, no. They're all in it. we're going to be on the grid doing proper grid walks whilst the stadium's full. The in-car shots, of course, are all like real, and then where we're doing our racing footage, yes, it's in the real cars and all that. Oh, it is a real feat on the production front. Fantastic.
Yeah, done over 2 to 3 years over different F1 races and stuff to get that feeling. Also, what I quite liked is they didn't really make any of the F1 drivers act. Because that could have been bad.
Right, exactly. The only person with a line is Toto Wolff, isn't it?
Yeah.
Of course.
And that's it. Everyone else is just giving looks.
Yeah.
And stuff like that, which is...
I tell you what, though, one thought I did have, and apparently he advised a lot of the film. Lewis Hamilton looks like a movie star, doesn't he?
Oh, he does. He's got the look for sure.
Oh, when he...
I mean, I don't think he would be able to transfer across.
You've no idea how they deliver a line, but when he shot a couple of looks, and you just think, oh yeah, that guy, he's got it.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I will start with the music, sound, score, all of the what do you call it? Heary bit. What's that? Acoustics.
Oh right, yeah.
Sort of it things.
No idea what word you were searching for.
I was going to say oral. That's different.
No, yeah, AU.
Yeah.
AURAL. Yeah.
So not the thing you like.
Not OR. No. AUR.
Gotcha. So when I offered you an oral exam.
Yeah. Why are you turning my head to the side? What's going on? Wrong hole, Simon. Etc.
Moving the needle, coming in your ears.
Hey.
Anyway, but I thought the music was incredibly effectively used throughout.
I liked it.
There were points where I actively was like, well, this is fucking rocking. Like, this is brilliant. Like, fits it perfectly.
Yeah.
Large swathes of it, though, it just fit. And you didn't notice.
Yeah, so, I mean, I came out of the cinema humming the fucking, whatever song it was they used at the end. Brilliant. I thought when they slotted songs in, like you've just said, I thought it worked really well. Zimmer has done the soundtrack.
Yeah, he has, yeah.
And I saw some criticism. I read a few reviews earlier saying that it's disappointing he's sort of borrowed from his other soundtracks, and I was expecting something really particularly distinct and rousing for this film. But I'm with you. Now, I've recently sort of had a bit of a disagreement with somebody on Letterboxd recently about this, to say, because his point was, look, if you notice the soundtrack, it's failed.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's a hard and fast rule here, because, something like in Jaws or Interstellar or something, like superb soundtracks, and they are iconic and you notice them. But here, it's exactly that. It's like you don't really notice exactly what he's doing, but my word, does it work to deliver that experience and that feeling that you're supposed to be feeling in those moments. And look, we watched it in the cinema. You can't get away from that. What an experience that is.
Felt in your back.
Yeah, when the sound is absolutely pounding through you. Really, really great. Be interesting to see how it does translate. But then I've only seen Maverick on the small screen, and it's fucking brilliant. It's badass. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't go, oh, I wish this was... I do literally go, I wish this was in the cinema, but not because it's bad on the small screen. So I don't know, maybe it will still work, but I thought the soundtrack was really effective, but not necessarily that noticeable.
And they got the Fleetwood Mac, the chain in as well.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Where was that?
Just in the movie. It was there.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was there. I'm pretty sure I noticed it.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Unless I've just
you've just
you've just in my head. I see F1. It just comes on in my own mind. Yeah. So we talked about the driving effects. Well, not really effects. A lot of it practically done. Very authentic feel. It felt fast as well. That's the thing. Like, it didn't feel like they were there just tooting along, but in the right car. And the racing moves as well. Again, I'm not a big F1 fan, but I've seen F1. I kind of know how it's meant to look, and the overtaking maneuvers and things like that. It all just felt real. Yeah. So I thought that was all wonderful.
Yeah, everything that, look, it's pretty tropey, and we'll discuss that more in plot. But everything they did is like rooted in reality, right? They're just taking like an extreme version of that. Mm-hmm. And what if you throw everything that's ever happened in F1 into one race? Like, So, it was actually fantastic. I do think that if you dislike racing, you might struggle with this film. Because there's, it is so front and center. They've just gone, we're going to be cool as fuck. Come with us or don't. And I loved it. I loved it for that. I think if you do dislike racing, you're going to struggle to find something else sort of going on.
I think you would probably feel the length.
Yes, which I did not at all.
No, but I think if you were not into the racing in any way, shape, or form, you would go, "Oh, this is dragging on a bit." Isn't it? Can you
I think so.
Get to the point,
because you'd be waiting for the racing bits to finish, to then move things on, and then it's like what you find then wouldn't be particularly deep, but
it's 2 hours 35. See, it's. I mean, it's not short. It didn't feel that long at all. Now, was part of that because I was actually in a comfortable seat, so my arse wasn't numb after 10 minutes. Thank you, Odeon Harrigan. But you probably could have trimmed a little bit here and there. But I was in it. I was comfortable. I was happy. It didn't bother me.
I think there's only a very, very slight bit towards the end before we kick off for the finale where it sags just a little bit, and I mean just a little bit. And I didn't mind it at all. But I do think it largely earns its runtime. Yep. And so much of that is down to the fact that the action scenes are just so fucking cool.
And I think they did it well. We talked about this again in the car on the way home with the voiceover commentary.
Now you love voiceovers, don't you?
I do sometimes. 60% of the time.
Yeah,
I like them every time.
Yeah.
But the voiceover, sort of the commentary that goes with it, it's basically exposition, right? It's basically explaining to those people watching, the viewers, the audience, exactly what is happening, what needs to happen, what could happen, and then what is happening. And I think that will probably turn some people off because they'll be just like, oh, it's just like blatant exposition by someone just reading off a script, not acting.
It's just not that sort of film.
But it works for what it needs to do, and it needed it. I think if you didn't have it, you would have to have characters giving that exposition either over the radio or on side conversations, which would feel more awkward.
Which is much worse. Yeah, which is much worse because then it's obvious that's what you're trying to do.
Oh my God, if he does this in this time, then this is what's going to happen. Really? Yes.
Exactly. We've talked about this before. If you lean into and, with your chest a plot device, we have the pieces to camera in American Made. Mm-hmm. We talked about that as being like it's a way to deliver exposition.
If you're doing the Move the Needle bingo, yes, Carl has just mentioned.
Yeah. You're supposed to say check our feed. There's been another one recently. I forget where we mentioned. Oh, that's a sort of a plot device as a way for them to get exposition. And fine, it is far more awkward when you're trying to fill it in, when you're trying to backfill it with characters having this natural conversation, So they've put it front and centre, they've gone with it, and that's this movie all over. The only real negative I've got on production is the script. The script's a bit crap, it's a bit cheesy. Yeah, it's not where its strength lies. It's fine. And I absolutely don't care, because I just think it's such a cool film. If somebody turns around to me and says the script's cheesy in it, I go, yeah. Don't care, mate. Yeah. Because it's not what this is about. There's still some decent lines in there, like the whole swan thing. That was fun. Yeah, the swan exchange is all right, but it's like those lines when they're going like, you're not a has-been, you're a never was. Like, oh, Jesus. Yeah, it's not exactly, There was one about a donut as well. I can't remember. It leapt out at me at the time. I don't recall that. Yeah, it's pretty cringy. But like, it's not Aaron Sorkin written this. That's what I was trying to say. It doesn't matter because it's not that sort of film. No. This is a popcorn flick that knows where its strengths are and really delivers, I think. Yeah. So the IMAX experience was great. We've already mentioned that it was actually better than I thought it was going to be. I had high hopes that it was going to be well worth going to see it in the IMAX specifically. Yeah. And it really did. It really did work. So I would recommend, if you do have that near you, then do it. If not, just as big a screen as you can. A quick. Did you know, Carl? Yes. Did you know that the car made for the fictional... still about the film. Okay. F1. Yeah, we're still doing about the film. We're not doing that. I know you want to, but they're still about the film. Yeah. Did you know, Carl, that the car made for the fictional F1 team Apex was an F2 car with F1 fitting, and it was made under supervision of Mercedes. Very good. There you go. You got anything else on production? Just how cool was it when they sent the fucking car spinning through the air at the crash.
Oh, right.
I mean, I don't know how much of that was practical and how much of it CGI, but it looked really good.
I think they did it. Yeah.
Yeah, it looked really good.
Okay, moving on to the plot. Now, you mentioned, Carl, it's pretty trope-tastic.
Oh, yeah.
Very familiar story beats. And I want to raise very similar story beats to one Top Gun : Maverick as well. We've got the old school guy coming to teach the new school kids how it's done. They all don't get on. The old school is haunted by a past tragedy. Old school woos someone he shouldn't, or something a bit complicated. The old school uses old school potentially dangerous training or tactical things. There's training, recovery montages as they're going through. The old school guy and the new school guy bond over such a tragedy or something, some event. Then they come together to save the day and conquer things at the end. Also have real flying versus real car driving. What would be next? Underwater? What can they do? Submarine film. They could do a submarine film. Oh, Joseph Kosinski, submarine film. You bloody love it.
Yeah, would not say no.
Yeah, Titan, the movie.
Yeah, probably not that one.
No, probably not that one.
Yeah, have you seen that documentary?
Not yet.
Stockton Rush is a right
No.
cunt.
Yeah, I do want to watch it, but no. But yeah, all of that plot though, it's so satisfying still. Like that, it's such a basic kind of
Well,
the plot points of it. It's kind of quite
it's like
simply done.
yeah. It's like the classic 90s action films where they were so secure in what they were doing. They were just like,
do it well.
Yeah, exactly. We're doing this. It's going to be cool as fuck. Are you coming? And these days, and I understand it, people, we're like, well, that's all been done. We've got to do something a bit different. And how can we introduce this and this? And you just get bogged down so much in a lot of mess.
But there's a reason that works, right? It's an
There's a reason
effective.
there's a reason it works from like a popcorn flick point of view when you just want to switch brain off and go, oh yeah.
But as we said, even with that, there's still a little bit of surprising, not exactly twists, but just like you're not entirely sure where it's going to go.
Think,
like it could go in a couple of directions still. It leaves it a little bit open of where it can go.
You just said it's about doing it well, and I think they did do it very well. So they managed to sell me the idea that even if he's homing in on the finish line there, that actually he still might not make it. I liked it. I liked the way they kept the races interesting. Maybe this is a good way to get into the realism aspect. Because, yes, it was very fun to go, there are sort of all these dirty tricks and we can profit off of these mishaps and unfortunate incidents. But, how realistic is it that happens and happens all in one race? Not very, is the answer. Yeah. The question really is, does that matter?
Yeah.
F1 aficionados should like this because they should take it for what it is. And
it's a love letter to F1, really, as well.
Yeah, like it's the best of F1 in that you're going, look how fast these things are, look how cool it is. Look at all these sort of names that everybody knows, and it's all very cool. What you don't want, I don't think. You don't want it to be realistic because then everybody go, wow, this is boring.
Yeah. this 2.5 hour film is just one race.
So he comes in, he does the cheating, and then he's banned for 3 races. Right, brilliant. So, that upgrade you're talking about, that's going to take months to be right. Okay, yeah, brilliant. Right, good. No, like, it's taken artistic license, of course, but yeah, love letter to F1 is a nice way of putting it. Let's talk about Kelly Condon.
Yeah,
and her having something to do.
Yeah, she had a little. She was, had something to do.
I mean, I could have done without the romance, honestly. But then again, as you say, it does give her character something to do beyond arguing with him in the pit lane. But it's a bit classic Hollywood because there's something to do with fawn over a man. But I will say, they did at least do that.
After.
Well, no, but they also did it in a way that lets her keep her sort of agency, right? Because we see that she's got her own goals.
Yeah.
He's pursuing her, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
And she basically just says, what are you doing? I'm attracted to winning. And then he goes, I did win. Oh, okay, then you fulfill my criteria. Off we go.
What's that? Trip Kings, you say?
Yeah. So I do think they avoid the worst of those cliches. And she kind of shows at the end as well, doesn't she? Where she can take care of herself. She knows he's off around the world, and it's not like she's going to be devastated by that. Yeah. She's just like, all right, well, see you later.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it doesn't fall into the trap. She's just like, she can't do her job properly because she's so in love with him, or she's making stupid decisions based on that, or anything like that.
And actually, the film also does that with the female mechanic, doesn't it?
Yeah.
When it's like, thanks for that.
It was a good, that was actually quite a
Don't
good
do that
bit.
again.
Yeah, that was quite good. And his reaction to that was also quite
nice.
Yeah,
because it's like, don't do that again, you dinosaur.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I did actually notice that.
Yeah. So it's, it's all right. But no, I enjoyed it. So, yes, can you see where most of the plot is headed? Sure. Mm-hmm. Did they throw up some surprising things along the way? I think so.
Yep.
And it really, really works.
I think so as well. I said this in the car on the way home, Carl. I was quite surprised at how many bad sort of crashes or things that they showed, considering it's like an F1 movie with F1 behind them and stuff. I thought they might have tried to sanitize things such as that, but they've lent right into, the danger that is associated with it and the risk involved, which I quite liked.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, there's also a more cynical take on that, is that Hollywood simply wouldn't have made a film if they couldn't do that.
Yeah.
And F1, being the massive money-making organisation that it is, probably realised that it does as well. This is brilliant for our brand, this movie. So let's get it out there. Mm-hmm. But no, yeah, fun.
Cool. You got anything else in plot?
No.
All right. Do you want to move straight on to any changes then, Carl?
I've only got like a tentative one.
I know. Really. I've really struggled. Like I was just going. Well, you could. Well, yeah, we could. Well,
it's because, and I've said this before about movies, this movie really knows what it is.
Yeah.
And I can really get on with a movie like that does that. And it executes it so well. So my only really tentative change is when they're all chanting combat.
I didn't mind it.
No, you didn't mind it. You'll let anything go if you like the style of a movie. We've been through this. I was like, you've taken that too far. But no, I mean, what else?
Mine is just a very general thing of just like, they maybe could have punched up the script a little bit, maybe improve that just a touch, but it doesn't really matter. It
doesn't matter. It's a great thing. So somebody's going to say, this is why it's actually a shit film, because it's got these shortcomings and the script is one of them. And I'm going to go, who cares? Yeah. It's really fun.
Which, if that got in the way of it and you didn't go along with the ride, fair enough. Then
it'd have to be very objectionable, wouldn't it, for you to? Yeah.
Cool. All right. You got anything else, Carl?
No.
All right, then that's all we've got. So our Bluesky, Instagram and Twitter is MTN Movie Pod. Our YouTube channel is @MovieTheNeedle. Please do follow, subscribe, all that good stuff, wherever you are listening, and give us a rating on whichever platform that is. So for me and Carl, it's goodbye.
Goodbye.
We'll be back with another date night next time we feel compelled to do so, but we will be back with our regular format episode next week, where we will see whether we can move the needle for each other. Goodbye.